friends, welcome back. I'm Katie. This is the Rhymes with Stitch channel, and I've been so busy, all for you guys. Just kidding, but I have been finishing so many things and I can't wait to show you. I've made some magic happen. Let's start with the less magical stuff. I did finish that top I was talking about last time where you drop the stitches all the way down, and I was worried that I would ruin my whole shirt. Surprise, I did not ruin my whole shirt. I'll add a picture here of kind of like what it looks like on. I didn't want to wear it today, sorry. So I'll just show you with a little picture. So that's the outline tee. Can you see? It's like a little crop. And you drop those stitches, you can see on the back here. It's like becomes a ladder, like all the way from the top to the bottom. And I actually did a fine job. There's like 8 of them, these rows that go all the way down. And I think just one of them was off. And so at the bottom I kind of caught it and just, you know, made it so it wouldn't unravel. But the rest are right. I was very impressed with myself. It's like a functioning shirt. I really like it. The yarn was from Pearl Soho and it feels really nice on, like light. You could definitely wear this in the summer and fall and feel not too hot, which, you know, as I said, I don't make many garments that aren't for winter, that aren't woolly. So it was neat. I think I'll make many more, either this tee or others. There are tons of like crop patterns right now. It's everywhere. So yeah, if you're thinking that might be something to try. It was very quick, you know, because it's short. There aren't sleeves. Like, it was a great kind of first project to try if you're not wanting to get into like long time investment. And yarn, I only used 2 skeins. I probably should have had 3. I maybe had 6 inches when I finished. It was some serious yarn chicken, but we made it. I think I took a picture of the nub that I had left. I mean, it was like, I came so close to just, I don't know, having to finish with some other color. It would have been fun. I would have shown you though. But yeah, I finished that one up. I was so happy. And then I'll show you the other things that I finished, but it's like a massive amount of this doll stuff that I've been doing. So one little to the side, it is like the season of Christmas gift knitting. If you're organized and willing, now's the time to like start making gifts so that you can get it all done. You're not scrambling like December 24th to finish something for someone that you love. So I've bought a few surprises, and I won't say what I'm making with these because someone might watch and see, but I got this yarn. Can you see? It's called, let's see if it'll focus on the, there it is. Diamond Lane. This is called Pebble Dash, and it's a worsted weight 100% cashmere. It feels like a dream. So I got this light gray and that darker gray, and I'm gonna make something just small and like luxurious, you know, something that you wouldn't buy for yourself because it would be expensive if you found these in a store, but I can whip them up. It won't take long at all, and it's gonna be so nice. I can't wait to give it over to someone. Maybe buy an extra skein for myself. We'll see. Gotta do a little bit for yourself. Fun, right? Cashmere, yay. I don't even think I've ever had 100% cashmere yarn, so I splurged a little. It's alright, it's a gift. I can splurge on other people. And then I'm also going to make, for one of my new baby nieces, a little jumper, because it's too cute. It's too cute, you guys. Did you see Pearl Soho released this pattern? I printed it out and everything like a professional. Do you see it? This baby romper? I'm sorry. Should we all just make one and like give it to whatever baby we see first? Are you kidding me? It's so cute. So I sent her a crazy text like, if I make this for your baby, will you put it on her? And she's wonderful and said yes. So I asked her to pick a color and she picked several. And I grabbed this vintage pink. So that's what it's going to be made out of. I will start that soon. I think it'll go fast. You know, it's just a little baby jumper. I'm going to make it for a size that'll work next summer, you know, spring, summer, fall, so she can kind of get the most use out of it. So, you know, I want her to be as cute in this as long as possible. It's so cute. I hope it turns out exactly like that. Can't wait to see her little chubby legs. Oh, it's gonna be so good, you guys. Right? Just make one, make one. And then I also started, so last year I bought an advent calendar, which if you're not familiar, well, you know, an advent calendar, like at Christmas, you know, get that one piece of candy every day, or you put an extra little ornament on this little picture, and like by Christmas Eve, it's all filled out, right? Or you've gotten all the bits out of it. So if you love yarn, there are like a gazillion different advents you can buy where they give you, you know, a mini skein every day or a little progress keeper or something, you know. It's so fun. It's fun. It's fun. You should do it. There's so many by. Some are 12 days, some are 24. They're awesome. But anyway, I bought one last year that was from Dragon Horde Yarn and Yarn Cafe Creations. They're a mother-daughter duo. And they combined to make this Harry Potter Year 3, very specific, advent calendar. And so you open, I'm sorry, it's Year 4. Yeah, it was Year 4. I know, because I've been reading all the colors of the mini skeins as I'm using them, which is delightful. It's so good. And it's been sitting in my closet because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. And so I chose finally to make a Habitation Throw. I'll link to it below if you want. It's such a fun little pattern. Some people make it completely one color. Most people do little minis with it because it's really friendly to that. You don't have to worry too much about where you're changing colors, and you can just use every bit of these little, you know, yarn nuggets, which we want to do. Why buy it if I'm not going to use the bits? So what I did, because I don't want a ton of ends, you know, I don't want 24 times 2, 48 ends to weave in at the end. So you make this thing called a magic knot ball. I will link to that as well. There's a video about how to make this special knot that kind of secures everything, and then you just knit straight as if you have one giant ball of yarn, and it looks like this. Ready? See, it was bigger than this. When I started my blanket, I added a few extra ones that I had left over from that Nora George like subscription kit I got, because like I said, I want to use every bit of my minis and make it a bit bigger of a throw. The boys have already claimed it, so I'm sure it'll go straight upstairs, but that's okay. I love them and we'll give them fun throws. So I just wound and wound and wound until it was giant ball. And I'll show you what it looks like so far. Let's see. Can we? You see? Just stripes. You start in the corner and you just go, you know, on the bias all the way up to the middle. So I think I had 622 grams of yarn when I started. I just measured it, and when I hit midpoint, I'll just start decreasing. So like you go like this, and I'll hit midpoint and you'll go like this and finish off. So that's the plan. I'm maybe 3 minis from the middle. We'll see. It'll of course be bigger when it's not on these needles and all, but it's gonna be so good. And it's so fun. Like every time you pull a little mini out, you're like, ugh, this is germ string and bubble bath with myrtle, gillyweed. They're just all fun. So good. And I'm getting the Year 5 one this year because why not? Life is short and it makes me happy. And so I wanted to use Year 4 before it came so I can fully appreciate my advent calendar when it gets here. So yeah, that was a task I set myself to get those out of the way before my new one arrived. You know, I'm responsible like that. Advents are so fun. If you have ever used one that you really liked, comment on it below. I would love to know if you found a good one. There are so many fun ones. If you love a dyer, it's almost guaranteed they make some kind of little advent. Super fun. And then the big mamma jamma that I've been spending so much time on since we last talked was that Luna Lovegood doll. I finally made her. She's made. I was posting pictures on Instagram. My Instagram is @rhymeswithstitch. Like as I was making her, because making dolls is A, intense, and B, they look so creepy. They look so creepy until they don't. Like when you're making their faces. It's like they're little possessed, weird zombie things. So I love making pictures where they're like half done. It looks so bizarre. But as you can see, she's not half done. She's all done. Yeah, I'll show you all the little things I made. So I got these patterns, like the shirt and the skirt from, I think it was called Pixie Fairy. I'll link it below as well. They have 1,000 doll clothes. You can choose like the size of the doll. So if you're making for like an American Girl doll versus these other, I have boys. I don't know all the dolls. She is an 18-inch doll, so she corresponds closely with American Girl clothes like that size. So that's the ones I look through. But if you have other dolls and love making tiny things, it's a library of patterns, which is fun. They're not expensive, but they are intense. Like this is an actual fully lined shirt. Like it's a men's shirt. I could make a men's shirt if I wanted to size up this pattern. It's like faced inside. Crazy. They even give you instructions on how to make like the tiniest buttonholes known to man, which I did not do. I used snaps. You know, I've got a life. Got stuff to do. So, I'll show you her. Here's her face. Can you see? I used, I think, 7 different blues for the eyes. And they are difficult just because they sit kind of right in the curve of her face. I don't know if you can see. So it gets really hard to like get the right angle in there when you're, you know, making little stitches. It's a task, but we do it anyway because it turns out great. And for the whites there, I just used like a little bit of chalk to make her eye white. I put a tiny bit of like a pink eyeshadow on her cheek just to make her look, you know, fun and fancy, because why not? The hair took forever. I put more than was in the pattern, which I probably should not have. I mean, the pattern in the book, which I get from, it's called Storybook Toys. That's where I got like the base pattern of the doll. Love that book. It has so many fun things to make in it. You should get it. So that's the base pattern that I used, and they do their hair like in ponytails or braids or like up. So it's probably like 1/3 of the actual strands of yarn that I used, but I really wanted her hair to be down and long like the character, you know, the way I see her anyway. So you kind of have to fill it in, which makes her head a bit heavy, but I think it works. And it's super fun. You could definitely play with the hairs, do what you want, like a little half up, whatever she's feeling that day. And then I knit her a little house vest with like the colors along the bottom. I did decide to go with bronze and blue, like it's stated in the book, because why not? I'm extra like that. I thought it was fun. I liked how the colors turned out. I was a little worried, but I do like them just because, you know, it makes her different and fun. And then the tie I also made. It's the one part that I don't really love. I think it's a bit bulky. I don't know. I may just take it off and let her be, you know, casual Luna after school hours. She takes the tie off. We can all agree that we wouldn't wear our tie all day, right? So yeah, that's the part that I'm not feeling yet, but I did make it. It's bulky. I don't know, it's not my favorite. Can't like everything they make, right? You gotta figure it out as you go. Then the skirt, of course, super fun. That was easy. And then I made her some, they're like owl underwear. Are we all, let me see if I can get like a good, see the little owls? Oh, so cute. I got that fabric off Spoonflower. It was hard finding tiny owl print. Guess there's not a big demand for that, but I found it. Don't worry, I found it. And then I bought the shoes. I did not make the shoes. I think I got them on Amazon. They were super cheap. Again, I think just whatever that American Girl doll size is. Because I don't make shoes. The pattern has like these, it's like felt, a slipper. I don't know. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for what I wanted. And then I made her these little leg warmers because I think she needed some sock looking things. And so yeah, those are all her clothes. And then I went crazy on accessories because I could. And I had so much fun. I made, as you can see, her Butterbeer Cork necklace. Keeps away the nargles. Ugh, such a dork. And then I made her dirigible plum earrings. Can we all see it? These are a clay, and I just kind of, I don't know. I found these weird charms at Walmart. I don't know what you're supposed to use them for, but they're just little metal bits. And so I think they were like fish and starfish and whatever, little metal pieces. And they had kind of the metal circle at the top that you could like attach to other things. And my initial plan was to use like this jewelry, you know, with the line and the loop at the top, and kind of create my own earrings, which I don't know how to do. And when I saw those, the light went off and I was like, I can put clay around that, and then I already have the loop and it's more secure and like beefier than I would be able to make it. So yeah, I just put it around whatever that bit was, the metal bit. I don't know if you can see on the back, there's like a metal skeleton inside there. And then I just sewed kind of the loop to her ear, so at least it won't come off. It's like secure, and you know, she's ready. She can go out and do whatever she wants. It's stay put. I thought that was gonna work better than anything else. I definitely didn't want them to come off or fall apart, so that was my best solution that I came up with. If you can think of a better one, please let me know, because I would adjust. And then I'll show you some of the other accessories that I made, because there are so many. Are you ready? I bought the glasses off of Etsy. Someone 3D prints like this pink bit. Can you see them? And then I put like holographic cardstock kind of on the back. I just cut it out and glued there so that they look like her glasses. They were empty when I bought them, like the eye holes. And so they're so cute. Again, I think it's for American Girl dolls, but I don't care. I'll just steal it all. Just like that goes on her head. It does fit on her eyes. It's so adorable. I love them. I only wish that the, you know, arms of the glasses would close, but if that's my only complaint, I could not. I was planning on trying to make them out of like a weird, not felt, but vinyl. I don't know. I had bought some kind of material I was going to try and form the glasses around, and it would not have looked that good. So as soon as I saw that 3D printed bit, and they had like the sticker that made it look, you know, right on the outside, job done. It was perfect. Someone's a genius, and they made those. I'm happy to support them. And then I made her a house scarf, of course, because why wouldn't you? So I knit that baby up. It was so fun. I love this Pearl Soho yarn. I think it's my favorite yarn of all time. I have so many colors, that's why I could have made her any color I wanted, and was kind of struggled because I have so many options. But yeah, I think it turned out great. These are the Ravenclaw colors then that I went with, the bronze instead of silver, but I liked it. I think it makes it a little more, it has a little more character than silver. And let's see, I also made her lion hat. You know, in the story when she shows up to cheer on the Quidditch team and she's wearing that lion hat, I decided to make that. So here it is. Are we ready? Yeah. I made a lion hat, you guys. This is what I've been doing with my time. Not sorry. Can you see? This is all felt. I cut out in like circles and just let it fall. I made a few braids of like random Gryffindor colors. It was so good. But the coup de grace is the lion face that I made. I made that. I was going to make it with clay. Like that was my plan. I had some clay. I was going to try and form it. And then as soon as I was really messing with it, clay is heavy. It was going to be too heavy. Like how do you actually attach it to a hat? And it's really, it's chunky. It's not going to work. So I got a little frustrated, and then I realized people needle felt that. They needle felt things. And I thought, is that going to be too hard to learn? I have no idea how to do that. So I watched this video. I will link that down below as well. And I bought this little kit, which the kit is actually meant to make little dogs. They're like this big, right? It gives you like a little bit of white and brown, and that's the corgi, and it gives you a little rundown of directions. The kit was like 15 bucks. You could make probably 10 dogs, I think, in that kit, and it comes with the needles, the things to cover your fingers, the like styrofoam you have to sit it on. everything. It was so inexpensive. And then you watch that video and you're like, that is not that hard. I can try it. So I did. And guys, it's not that hard. It looks so hard. It's not. You can totally do it. You should try it. It takes so little money. It was so quick to make. And I got such a great result. Like the first time. I had these eyeballs. You know, I make other little things that I knit. Other toys and stuff. So I have eyeballs sitting around, as you do. So I put eyeballs in it. I think that helps. But like, he's got all the little... I couldn't believe how great he turned out. I even added him some whiskers. And so it sits on her head. Let me see if I can get it to sit on her head. It should work fine. I bought like a cowboy hat. Again, for American Girl dolls. And then I cut off the rim of it and just kind of attached all these things to the hat. And it worked. It is her lion hat. I can't believe I made it. Oh. I mean, how can you have Luna without a lion hat? I think it turned out so fun. And I discovered needle felting, which, who knew, is a ball. I haven't made anything else because I'm afraid I'll just fall down like a needle felting hole, and that's going to be all I do again. And, you know, you can only have so many crafts that you deep dive. At least I can for the moment. So I just celebrated my win and left it alone. I hope everyone else needle felts and tries it out and tells me, because I think I stumbled onto something, like some hidden gem of a craft. It was great, and no one told me. Not cool, guys. What else did I make? I made, let's see, I found a little Quibbler, some pages on Pinterest. So I made her a little Quibbler, and that's gonna go on her bag that I'm making. I have not finished the bag. I made her the pink coat that she's wearing when she like comes to Hogwarts. It is lined. Like I told you, these patterns are no joke. They're it's like someone took adult patterns and just, you know, micro-sized them. They're a bit intense, but I did it out of love. So here's the coat. I have to add the buttons, but it turned out the buttons I bought, I only had 4, which apparently I need 5. Not sure what I was thinking, so I'll get new buttons and add those. I, again, do not think I'm going to make buttonholes. I don't want to learn how to make buttonholes. I'm sure my machine would do it pretty easily for me, but apparently I can't be bothered, and I'll use snaps again. But that's okay. Alright, you have to lean in where you want and lean out where you want. So here's her jacket. I love the little tweedy pink that I found. So cute. I was really proud of that one. I made her a little pygmy puff. You know, the little pets that they have. Ah! So cute. I was just trying to think of things to go in her bag. I'm gonna make a chocolate frog. I got like directions for the little box, and I have, of course, set clay that I was going to use for the line face, so I'll instead make a little chocolate frog. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I love it. Anybody else love like nerding out on things? This has no use. This has no purpose. It's going nowhere. It's going to sit over there. And I've spent weeks making little things for it. It just makes me so happy. Yeah, and I get to try out so many different things. So I still have to make her bag. My mom, love my mom, she's making her wand. She made the one when I made Hermione last year. She made that one, and so I just showed up with new bits of wood and said, please make me another wand. And so she's off doing that because she's the best. Doesn't everyone's mom make them tiny wands? She doesn't even like Harry Potter or know anything about it, but she will make me a wand. Love her. And so yeah, all I have left to make is a bag to hold like all these goodies in, because how else is she going to get her stuff to Hogwarts? And I think that's the last kind of big thing I have to make. And I got the fabric right here. And it's going to be like that on the outside. And I got these little bats. I don't know if you can see them. They're going to go on the inside. I think it's super cute. I think that was from a Halloween bundle I bought last year, and I didn't use that particular one, so neat little bats in there. I thought they were cute. I'm gonna make some patches to go on her bag. I think like a Deathly Hallows insignia and maybe like Ravenclaw patch, you know, because you would definitely put those on your bags. Oh my gosh, This is such a deep well of nerdiness, you guys. I'm so sorry. I hope you also find it adorable. I don't know why. I love little tiny things. I've had so much fun making this doll. I think I'm gonna make another one. Not this. I think I want to make another topsy-turvy doll. I'm thinking Cinderella, where the top is like her and her rags, you know, like her normal cleaning outfit with little patches and stuff, and then you flip her over and she's like glam Cinderella. Wouldn't that be so fun? I don't have a pattern, but again, I made that one with Goldilocks on one side and like the three bears on the other, and I'm wondering if I can just use Goldilocks, like her half, twice and make it work. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try because that'd be so fun. And you could make so many different topsy-turvy designs. I keep thinking of Snow White and like the Queen on the other side, or Anna and Elsa. I think people have done that one before. Like they're so, I'm not, Frozen was, you know, way after I was ever into princesses, so they're not my jam as much, but somebody I'm sure would love that idea. You should run with it. Topsy-turvy dolls are fun, so maybe that'll be next, but nobody will probably get this amount of accessories and weirdness. I love it so much. It's been so fun. I hope you guys liked it too. I really had so much fun making things for her, and I'm almost done, and I'll show you next time kind of how everything turned out, the wand and the bag and everything together, as if she's going off to Hogwarts. I think official like Harry Potter off to school day is September 1st. Sadly, I know this, and so maybe on that day I'll show you how she looks going off to Hogwarts. That would be so fun. That's like ultimate nerd goals. I'm gonna do it. It has to be done now, because, you know, I have to do it right. I love it so much. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you liked what I showed you. I will show you my new progress on the gifts I'm making and how Luna finally turns out. And yeah, what'd you think of her? Am I insane? Please let me know. If I don't know, then I can't stop. You have to tell me. I think I'm on the right line, like the right side of the line, but it is excessive. I get it. Help me. Okay, I'll leave you guys with that, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Hope you're all having a great end of your summer and are making awesome things. I want to hear about them. Okay, like, subscribe, comment on something, share with your friends, come back. We're making awesome things. Bye, guys.